this pick.
With the 4th pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Leonard Fournette, running back, LSU.
Well, there he is. Number 7 out of LSU is now the 4th overall pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. 2nd straight year, by the way, we've had a running back go 4th overall. Ezekiel Elliott to the Cowboys a year ago, and boy, Jacksonville would love to see Leonard Fournette duplicate the success that Ezekiel Elliott had for the Cowboys. He didn't play in 5 games, including the Citrus Bowl. He and Christian McCaffrey decided to sit out those games to avoid injury for their future career. He has a 2-year-old daughter, Lyric, and one of the reasons he said that he was going to sit out that bowl because he has to make sure that he's doing the right thing for his family, including his 2-year-old daughter, Lyric, which is all his Instagram and Twitter feed is about pictures of his daughter. He was a bruising, bashing runner at LSU, Mel. What do you see on the tape?
What do you think about Tom Coughlin? He had Fred Taylor in Jacksonville. Now he has Leonard Fournette in Jacksonville on his 2nd stint there. And you think about Leonard Fournette, #1 overall player coming out of high school. Here he is going really high up in the NFL draft, 4th overall pick. This past year he had the ankle injury, limited him in terms of games. So there's not as much tread on those tires as you would think. Well, he played 32 games in his career. Holds the LSU school record, averaging 6.2 a carry. Watch him here. Just stampede defenders in the open field. Powerful runner, can be a workhorse. You talk about a guy who could be 25 carry a game type guy. That's kind of a throwback type running back. Dishes out as much punishment as he takes. Real good spin move, stiff arm. Watch him here.
Oh, bang.
I mean, that is steamrolling a defender in the open field. Vision as a runner, I think, is somewhat questionable. Needs more polish as a receiver. Average pass blocker, so he's not nearly as complete as Ezekiel Elliott was last year going to the Dallas Cowboys early. But you think about what Tom Coughlin wants. He wants to run the football. The question mark, though, guys, is the offensive line. There's no offensive line to take this high. This draft is not strong on the offensive line. They're going to have to think about an offensive line that's maybe like Deion Dawkins from Temple, or one of the others, like maybe Garrett Bowles slides through into the early 2nd round. Because right now, TJ Yeldon, good rookie year, questionable last year. That brick wall doesn't move, John, and that's what that offensive line has had trouble doing, moving anybody off the ball.
Well, it's hot in Jacksonville, I know that. And when you got to tackle this guy as the unblocked defensive back coming down in an 8-man front, Fournette is not who you want to meet. I think he is a rare talent. He can make you miss. He can knock you out. He caught 40 passes. He's not a one-dimensional player. But I think this is a great pick. Tom Coughlin loves big backs. Remember Brandon Jacobs he had in New York.
Yeah, I was in Washington when Tom Coughlin was in New York, and they had Brandon Jacobs and Tiki Barber, and they ran that power and counter about as well as anybody. The Jacksonville Jaguars last year were one of the worst teams in the league in terms of yards per rush after contact. Leonard Fournette specializes in this, but as Mel pointed out, they better address the offensive line because he's not a guy that can prevent negative runs on his own. He needs some wiggle room, and the only way you can give him wiggle room is if the offensive line is better. They're going to have to address it later on in the draft so they get the most out of him.
Well, he certainly doesn't avoid contact. In fact, sometimes he initiates that contact, and as you saw on that tape, that means the defender is on his back. So Leonard Fournette is off the board. DXL takes us down to Susie Culver, standing by with a happy Leonard Fournette.
Well, apparently old school running backs never go out of style. What are you most proud of?
I mean, I'm most proud of my journey, man. Just being here, thanking God each and every day to get me here. It's a blessing, and man, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Well, you talk about the journey, and your dad, Big Leonard, he was a great high school running back. How did he help make this moment possible for you?
I mean, my dad, man, he always treated us like as young men since kids. I mean, football, he always pushed us, he supported us. I mean, and that's what I needed.
Best of luck in Jacksonville.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.